This is a short video to show you how to access the ePortfolios for the VIL scholars and access the feedback template or rubric for grading them. So you'll log into PebblePad. And then once you get logged in, you'll go to the Atlas view, which is this blue circle icon. You're only in the PSU VIL workspace. After you enter your workspace, you'll go to Submissions. And then from Submissions, you can type in the name of your teacher candidate. So I'm going to type in Megan. And what you'll see is a list of all of the materials that she's had during her practicum and student teaching. The items with this orange icon are the workbooks. This is where all of the forms, observation forms, log of hours forms, it's basically their kind of 3-ring binder, so to speak, during practicum and internship. But the ePortfolio is really more of a tool for them to upload documents that or artifacts. Doesn't have to be just a written document, videos, images that highlight what they've learned throughout the entire program. So I'll click on Megan's because I know she has started to populate some information, and this is her little welcome message about her ePortfolio. She has a teaching statement, and you all looked at the teaching statements in the past, or most of you have. What's of most relevance, not so much this GSC and SPED mission, these are just boilerplate information that they have been introduced to at the very beginning of the term and have seen throughout all of the courses. But really where they're uploading all of their artifacts is within these CEC standards. So there's 7 CEC standards, and for each one I have basically given them the key information about that standard. So standard 1 is learner development and individual learning differences, and this comes from the CEC Red Book, which is really the authoritative source on what the key concepts are around that standard. I've asked the candidates to write a little reflection about the standard, and there's actually some instructions here, so they may end up removing the instructions. They don't need to have those here, but you can see that she has links to 3 of the artifacts. I'm not sure if these will open up. If she's changed a permission, she needs to change the permissions there, but she has quite a few. She has all 3 artifacts here. What I recommend is, I know you won't have time to look at everything because I've asked for 3 artifacts for each standard, but if you can do a sampling, maybe 1 artifact for each standard, and then provide some feedback. So very similar to providing feedback for the SMART goals. If you go to lead, you could lead feedback for the main asset, which is the entire ePortfolio, and then go to use feedback template. And there's a new template now called ePortfolio grading rubric. So I'm going to select this item, and this will automatically score. So let's just say that we think that Megan did a phenomenal job on her ePortfolio, and it's going to be something that hopefully she'll take with her after she graduates. And the nice thing about this is they can continue to build on it. If they are using something like the Danielson model, it fits very nicely with the Danielson model. But anyway, you can use this, and then you can add a little more feedback and just press create, and then you're done. Once you've added up your points, do go ahead and put your points in our shared spreadsheet for grading. And that really is the ePortfolio in a gist, kind of and I will say they have all been introduced to this earlier on in the program. So they've had opportunities to be thinking about what they would add to their ePortfolios.